So, I recently decided to overanalyze Thomas the Tank Engine to see if he could work in real life. And when I say that, I mean I want to analyze the TV series iteration of Thomas, not the Railway series version. Because the Railway series version is basically like realistic Thomas, so, yeah. So let's just get straight into it. For this, we will be using the Wonders of Sodor iteration of Thomas. First, let's look at the wheel arch, aka the splasher. For those who don't know, the splasher is supposed to cover the wheel that sticks up through the running board, aka this red part. But as you can see, the wheels do not clip into the running board. I mean, they sorta do at the top, but not much that you would need a splasher to cover it. So these splashers have no real reason to exist. While we're on the subject of wheels, let's talk about that. Now, the wheels are realistic, however, there appears to be no brake shoes whatsoever. Brake shoes, or brake blocks as they're sometimes called, are basically these blocks that come down and apply force onto the wheels, causing them to brake. However, Thomas does not have those, so I have no idea how he stops. Now let's look at Thomas's undercarriage. That sounded kind of weird. Now, you can't actually get underneath Thomas in Wonders of Sodor, so I'm just going to use this image of Thomas's CGI model as they're basically the same. As you can see, this is the piston, and these are the internal connecting rods. For some reason, these internal connecting rods are connected to all three axles. This is not realistic. In real life, these internal connecting rods should only be connected to the middle axle. Basically something that looks like this. This arrangement also seems to imply that uh, the front axle would be getting most of the power, which probably isn't good. It's also inconvenient because if you wanted to drop the fire, then you would be dumping fire onto the internal mechanism, which is probably not ideal. Oh, yeah, if you didn't know, dropping the fire is basically a quick way of extinguishing the fire from the firebox, which basically results in the fire dumping onto the tracks. Now let's look at Thomas's cab. As you can see, the cab controls are fairly realistic, however, there seems to be no way to access the whistle. There is this pipe going into the wall, but there seems to be no way to activate it. Now, in the model era, there are these two chains, which I think is supposed to be the whistle thing, but like, why are they not connected? Why is there two chains? Also, these valves are all at 76. I don't know what this is a reference to, but I think these two are supposed to be pressure gauges, so realistically, those should cap off at like 300 psi. So, could Thomas work in real life? Well, mechanically, no. I know the show crew probably didn't put much thought into designing this, but like, come on, man. Anyways, this is a Railway Guy signing off. Bye bye.